Assalamu alaikum. Hello everyone. I hope you are all doing well. Today I have a grammar lesson for you and it is about conditionals. It is also called if sentences. If sentences or conditional sentences in Arabic means الجمل الشرطية. Great. So the conditional lesson we are going to deal with today is conditional type 0. In this video, we are going to talk about the form and rule and the use. And at the end, we are going to practice some exercises. So I think it's time to start the lesson. Great. Look here. We have a red color and a yellow color. What happens if we mix red and yellow? Great. We get orange. Orange as a color, not as a fruit. Great. Orange. So, can we get another color instead of orange while mixing red and yellow? No, it's impossible. Great. This is a scientific fact. It is something which is true. It's a fact. A fact in Arabic, حقيقة ثابتة. Great. We're going to see other pictures and I want you to think about what happens in the following conditions. For example, what happens if you eat a lot of fast food or fatty food? What happens if you eat a lot of fast food? Great. You get obese. If you eat fatty food, you get obese. This is a general truth. All people can agree on this. Very good. Next, what happens if you throw a ball in the air? So if I throw a ball in the air, it falls down. This is the only result we can get if we throw the ball in the air. So this is a fact. The ball can't keep itself in the air. It falls down. Very good. Next, what happens if you boil water? What happens if you boil water? So we all know that if we boil water, it evaporates, right? It evaporates. So if you boil water, it evaporates. This is the only result we can get. Evaporation. Great. Next. What happens if we pour oil into water? Yes, the oil floats. The oil floats. They don't mix. Okay? So if you pour oil into water, it floats. Very good job. Next. What happens if you pick a fish out of water? It dies. Very good. If I pick a fish out of water, it dies. Very good job. Let's go back and deal with the examples we have just seen. If I pick a fish out of water, it dies. As you see here, all the mentioned examples have only one result. Okay, if we have the condition, we have only one result. For example, if I pick a fish out of water, the only result we get is that the fish dies. Next, if you throw a ball in the air, it falls down. If we have this condition, we get this condition, this result, sorry. If you boil water, it evaporates. So, if we boil water, the only result we get is evaporation. Evaporation. يتبخر, right? If you pour oil into water, it floats. If you pour oil into water, it floats. The only result we get is this. Water never mixes with the oil. Next, if you eat fatty food, you get obese. So, this is something that all people can agree on. So, eating fast food or fatty food, okay, leads to fatness or obesity. All right. So let's go back to the verbs used in the examples we have just seen. Look at the verbs. Pick, dies, throw, falls, boil, evaporate, pour, floats, eat, and get. Okay. So what is the tense used here? Okay. Very good. They are all in present simple. So the rule and the structure of the sentence for conditional type 0 is this. We have F plus subject plus present simple, comma, subject plus verb in present simple, and the complement, of course, right? This is the structure we need to respect if we want to express a conditional sentence. F plus subject plus simple present, comma, subject, simple present. It is called F clause, and this one calls main clause. And I want to draw your attention to something important. And let's look here. If we mix red and yellow, we get orange, right? F condition and the main condition. F, comma, main condition. Is it possible to form the sentence this way? Okay. Can we say we get orange if we mix red and yellow? Which means we start the sentence with main clause and then followed by F clause. Yes, it is possible. But look here. Do we have a comma here? No, we don't. So if we start the sentence or the conditional sentence with F, there must be a comma between F clause and the main clause. But once we start with the main clause, we never put a comma, as in this example as well. Great. If you eat fatty food, you get obese. Your turn. Great. So you get obese if you eat fatty food. As you see, no comma is here. Great. So the use of conditional type 0, we use conditional type 0 to talk about general truths, حقائق عامة. For example, if you smoke, you get old early. If you smoke, you get old early. And we use it as well to express scientific fact. For example, if you heat butter, it melts. If you heat butter, it melts, right? So this is the only result we get. Very good job. So now time to practice. We're going to practice exercises here. Exercise number 1. Match the two parts of the zero conditional sentences. I want you now to stop the video for a minute or two till you match the parts of zero conditional, then go back to the video and play it again. Let's start. So, if it rains, here we have if clause. Where is the main clause that suited better? If it rains, great. If it rains, the ground gets wet. Number 2, the engine starts if you turn the key. Very good. If I drink too much coffee, very good, I get a headache. I always watch comedy films. Very good. if I feel sad. If plants don't get water, of course, yes, they die. My teacher gets angry if I am late for school. Phone this number if you have any problems. Very good job. Let's move to activity number 2. So activity number 2 says, fill in the correct form of the verb using conditional type 0. Okay. These are the sentences. Again, I want you to stop or pause the video for a minute or two. Once you are ready, go back and share the correction. Sentence number 1. If my sister, verb to eat, too much, she, verb to get, fat. Very good. If my sister eats too much, she gets fat. Sentence number 2. If you touch a fire, you get burned. Very good. If you touch a fire, you get burned. Next. People, yes, die if they not eat, if they don't eat. Very good. Next. Snakes bite if they be scared. So we can say snakes bite if they are scared. Next, the last one. If babies, verb to be, hungry, they cry. If babies are hungry, they cry. Well done. Well, thank you very much. That's all for our lesson today. I hope you enjoyed it. Have a good time and see you next lesson, inshallah.